Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Pisan Academy. I'm Deanna, and it's Great Books Monday. I want to talk to you about the medieval poet Geoffrey Chaucer. Now, we're using his Canterbury Tales for our March high school curriculum. So the Canterbury Tales is very important because up until this point, there were writers who would write different works and different tales, but they didn't connect them the way that Chaucer did. What he did is that he wrote about a journey. Now, he never finished it. He died before he could finish it. But it's a story of these different people making a pilgrimage to Canterbury and back. And it's 2 days there and 2 days back. And to help pass the time, these people from different walks of life tell a story. And they tell a story of something they know or someone they know or an experience in life. And it is a very rich understanding of the 1400s, particularly in England, about the life and the culture and the social mores. And it's just fascinating to read. It's very entertaining. Some of the tales are a little bit bawdy. It's over 400 pages, and so a lot of people will read the prologue and then just a few of the tales. But if you have the time and the wherewithal, and because they're individual stories, you can kind of pick it up and put it back down like a compilation of short stories. It is a really rich look into this time period. Now, Geoffrey Chaucer worked in public service throughout his life. He, as a young boy, was educated, and his family was a little bit affluent. He was raised in London, and his father and grandfather worked in the wine trade. And so he had some opportunities afforded to him. When he was a teenager, he worked as a page for a very renowned woman, and this afforded him opportunities that would follow him throughout his life. He met some individuals, and one of these was even a patron that supported his craft of being a poet. He was sent over to France to fight in the 100 Years' War. He was captured and held for ransom, and because of his status and these people that he had met, King Richard II helped pay his ransom to have him return to England. When he returned, he continued his life of public service. He married a woman who was a courtier to the Queen. So he worked throughout his life under the king. When the king transitioned or people came in and out of power, his status changed a little bit, but he was a public servant throughout his life. He was sent on some diplomatic missions, and it was in these missions where he was exposed to poets such as Dante that really inspired him. So these experiences he had while traveling abroad really influenced him. Now, we don't have the exact dates of when he was writing the Canterbury Tales or other works. He was most proud of Troilus and Cressida. If you haven't read it, it's an amazing medieval romance. But the Canterbury Tales are what he's most known for. But what is really exciting is that there's a new app for your phone that allows you to take a deep dive into the general prologue of the Canterbury Tales. There was a member of the Monty Python group named Terry Jones. He was an actor, and he directed and co-wrote Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Well, he was a Chaucer scholar, a medieval scholar, and he wrote 2 books about Chaucer, did a deep dive. He translated Chaucer's prologue, and he was an amazing contributor to medieval scholarship. So what was just released is a phone app that has a deep dive into the Canterbury Tales. Included are images of the original text in Old English. There is a reading in Old English, which is very rich to hear it in the original language. Now, you can read in modern translation or translate it into another language, but to hear a work in its original form is so rich because you get the understanding of the author's intention with rhyme and rhythm and the cadence of the writing. And so you can hear it aloud, and then you can read along also with Terry Jones's translation of the prologue. And then there are many, many footnotes to help explain the people and the text itself, what it is meaning. And so this app is so remarkable. Now, you can do as little or as much as you would like. You can listen to it and just enjoy it like maybe you would a podcast or an audiobook, or you can do a deep dive and read all of the footnotes and really engage in the Canterbury Tales. This is such a rich wealth of knowledge that is available to everyone. It's a free app. Now, Terry Jones passed away last month, and the app was released on February 3rd as a tribute to him. So we'll put a link below to an article about this app, but also how you can download it to your phone if you're interested. I hope you check out the app and get a chance to read the Canterbury Tales. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please like our videos, share them with your friends and family, hit that notification bell. We also have links to our other social media in the description below. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.